Next on my journey, I head to Piccadilly to see an old friend of mine, Asher Grant, who owns the London Reign Showclub. Asher, thank you very much for inviting me to the world famous Reign Club.
Don't be silly, thank you for coming. It's a little bit different at the moment, but it's nice to have you in.
How have you been?
Yes, very well. Adjusting, different pace of life, obviously, and I think in a weird way, it's been a bit of a gift for a lot of people. I've tried to read as much as possible, get a couple of extra runs in, but for the most part, it's been really nice. Obviously, incredibly frustrating and uncertain, always throwing new challenges at us, but I think we're going to come out of it stronger, which is nice.
Well, you look fantastic. I've seen on Instagram you're training every day. I mean, I train a lot, but you are...
I mean, yeah, you inspired me because I saw you go for a really insanely long run, and I thought, if Liam can do it, I've got no excuse. But you're looking incredibly sharp as well.
Thank you very much.
I'm enjoying this.
28 kilos I lost.
Wow.
So I'm feeling good.
Congratulations. That's incredible.
So what's new with Reign now? I mean, there's some clubs in London that have opened as like a lounge. Are you following the same trend?
So we are looking at all the options, and actually we're looking at potentially opening any day now. It's a tricky situation because, you know, we want to be able to support our staff and give them the right to earn a living, but you know, the asset, which is the venue and the license, is so valuable that there's a fine balance between risk and reward. So we are looking at all of the options, and it's just so hard because Reign specifically, maybe more than some of the other venues, is all about that experience, and it's big and it's brash and it's exciting and it's confetti falling from the roof and performers flying over your head.
Yeah.
And turning it into a lounge for the sake of turning it into a lounge, almost it would be like driving a Ferrari down a really slow street. So we are looking at all of the options, and we want to support our staff as much as we can, and I can't say 100% if we're going to pull the trigger on it yet.
What about maybe a restaurant vibe? Is that possible?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We've got a fully working kitchen here, and we've done events for dinners for I think up to 120 people, and again, it's definitely something that we've looked into. I think in the summer months it's harder because people are out later, and obviously, you know, if they're having barbecues until 10, it's hard to get them here sitting down. But I guess the other argument is, you know, stick to what you know. And you know, we are not a restaurant. The kitchen's not huge, obviously, like a normal 120 head restaurant. So these are all things that we've looked into, and we are making cautious decisions. I sound like Boris Johnson, don't I? But yeah, we're trying to make the right decisions, trying to be as patient as possible, which is difficult.
You must have so many clients that are calling you going, when are you opening? When are you opening? Are they... I mean, we've seen in Europe, some places have opened.
Yeah.
I mean, Ibiza's been a write-off this year, but some of the beach clubs...
Saint-Tropez looks really crazy. I think it's their busiest season ever, which obviously because the clubs in Ibiza have closed, and Mykonos was difficult to get to. It's the natural kind of option. Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, your phone starts to go off, and you see people, they will find a way. And I think it's just about making the right decision for your customers, for your staff, and the last thing you want, obviously, is to open and then get closed down or to get fined.
Yeah,
there's a bigger picture at play, I think.
Are you planning to open more venues in the coming years? Yes,
no, absolutely. Actually, it's terrible to say, but lots of opportunities come out of things like this, and we're fully focused on those. There's a lot of late night venue opportunities as well as restaurant opportunities, and I would be I obviously can't talk about all of them, but we've definitely got our eye on a few, and we're looking to make some aggressive moves and some plays after this, all the dust settles from this.
Tell me about your other business, Egg Run.
Yeah, sure. So Egg Run is a grab and go kind of egg based concept, no surprises there, and we're looking at targeting the kind of cash rich but time poor commuters and office workers across London. We kind of we want to make a really amazing, healthy, fresh, organic, right in front of your eyes kind of egg offerings, and at a reasonable price point. We've kind of delayed the first opening because the first opening is on Fish Street outside Monument Tube Station,
right.
And normally you can't walk on that street, it's so busy, and if you go there now, it's a bit of a ghost town. So We've delayed, I think we're going to push until mid-October, just so the office occupancies kind of increase a bit, because at the moment so many companies are choosing to work from home. And again, it's been a really rewarding lockdown for us, because we've managed to get a lot of things lined up, and a lot of other sites have come to the market. So the builders are in the Fish Street site at the moment, and should be finishing any day now, and that will give us enough time to kind of prep and train all the staff, so we can kind of grade a nice opening late September or mid-October. But yeah, really excited about Egg Run. We're coming for everyone.
You see businesses like your partner's business, Neat Burger, and then you've got By Chloe.
Yeah.
Do you feel you'll fall around that sort of bracket?
I think price point for sure.
Yeah.
I think what the guys at Neat Burger have done is amazing. I can't remember the last time I've seen a company brand their product so well and have such a media explosion. I guess it's been harder for the guys by Chloe, because it's obviously slightly further away, but obviously the group has done so well internationally. I think we'll definitely fall into that category. We'll probably end up competing on a daily basis with sort of Pret's and Leon's, as well as Honest Burgers in the evening. So yeah, the full scope, I think.
Let's go back to clubs then. So what do you think is the future for Clubland in London?
It's a hard question.
Yeah.
It's a great question. It hurts me to think the potential that it could not go back, for me, almost isn't worth thinking about. And I back London to come back. I back people in this city will always want a release. I think there will have to inevitably be some measures that do take place. But if it ends up that in 5 years you're still coming into a venue and having your heat temperature scanned and things like that, I think that would be a really sad day for our industry. Because one of the things that's amazing about London, we having so many amazing industries, but the F&B space and the nighttime venues are, I honestly think, world class. And operators here, and I'm talking about my competition here, but they've been so creative with the small spaces that they have. You have places like Cirque or the Box, and you don't have any places like that in the rest of the world. So it's a real testament, I think, to London, the nightlife that we have. And I really hope that it doesn't change too much. And I do back that London will stand strong, and who knows, but I think everyone likes a night out.
For sure, I certainly do, and so do you.
Yeah, for sure.
Talking about Boris Johnson, you seem to, everything you touch, be a success. So when are you running for Prime Minister?
When's Kanye done with America? I'll see when he's no plans to ever get into politics. I'm enjoying this life a little bit more.
Well, listen, I wish you all the best for the rest of the year, and we'll come back again with the crew and enjoy the Reign experience.
I would love that. Yeah, when we're back firing on all cylinders, I'd love to have you guys back in. And fingers crossed there'll be no temperature scans at the door.
Yeah. Thank you, Asher.
Perfect. Thanks, man.
So thanks for watching Posh Cockney TV. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please subscribe below and hit the bell to be notified on future shows.